Good morning, YouTube. So, technically, as of this morning, I'm unemployed for 2 days. That's kind of a scary thought. I mentioned in my video yesterday it was my last day at my current, or my previous now, employment. Um, yeah, weird. Very strange last day. I know this is turning into a bit more of a vlog post. Or the last couple of days have been a little bit more of a vlog post, but there's just been so much going on over the last couple of days that it's kind of hard not to be. I've obviously been getting through my photos and stuff like that, but that pales in comparison to the other changes that are going in my life at the moment, which seems to be slightly more important to cover and to talk about. Um, yeah, so yesterday was my last day as a gym manager. Um, Still feels weird saying it. Um, and as of Monday, I start at my new position, which is going to be interesting. Very big learning curve. A lot of stuff. It's people management mostly, which is stuff that I'm comfortable doing and have been doing for a long time. But yeah, big learning curve for the rest of it. It's in a section or in an industry I've never really been experienced with or never had much experience with. 90% of the job is people management, so I'm comfortable doing that, so I have no issues in stepping into the role. It's going to be a big learning curve, learning the rest of the industry and learning the job's ins and outs and stuff like that, but it's exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah, it's strange. It's not something I've come to terms with. But yeah, onto other things. I have a big drift event on tonight, which is going to be interesting. It is pissing down rain today. It's supposed to be a figure-8 wet track event, but it is going to be a wet pan event. There's no two ways about it. It's going to be pissing down rain, so it's going to be challenging. Obviously, always hard working in the wet with big, expensive camera equipment, especially the amount of rain we're supposed to get tonight. I do have a wet weather cover for my phone, wet weather cover for my camera, as well as obviously going to huck around with an umbrella as well to try and keep everything as dry as possible and limit the amount of equipment I carry with me. I will literally just be carrying the camera and lens, no strap, nothing, just camera, lens, that's it. I have got a little wet weather pack that I might put like my memory cards and battery and stuff in that I take with me, and I just kind of jump under shelter, switch everything out in the dry, and then get back into it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's always challenging, especially with figure-8, like the amount of drivers that are coming out, the top drivers that are coming out for this area. Yeah, I was really looking forward to you guys. It's a qualifying event for the figure-8 championships is coming up. Yeah, you think dry pan, we've been hanging out for it because you always get the really cool photos of them, burning the tires, massive smoke plumes, like really, like in still images, it looks amazing, even the video looks amazing. But unfortunately, wet pan, I think we will get some. Hopefully it's not as bad. The wet pan has got the figure-8 has got a very big slope on it, so the water will run off. So hopefully we can get some spots where they start drying out a line on the pan as they're driving around it, and picking up some better shots with the smoke and stuff. But even still, even with the water on the track, you're going to get massive spray plumes out the back. The cars are still going to be getting insane angles. So there's still opportunity to get some really, really good photos. Light's obviously going to be a bit of a challenge as well. The figure-8 track isn't lit up quite as well as in some spots as others. And the spots that I normally like to get to generally aren't where the better light is. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a challenge, that's for sure. But I'm looking forward to it. We've been hanging out for this for a long time, seen a bunch of really good drivers get out there and get absolutely ridiculous in their cars. So looking forward to that. There is a wet pan event on at the same time, ironically enough, an actual wet pan event. So I'll try and get between the two as much as I can. Obviously, catching the pro-ams on the pros and the pro-ams on the figure-8 track is going to be the priority for me tonight, just because the photos and coverage that I get from it is going to be a lot better. Try and get some video as well. I'm not sure how well that's going to go with the wet, just because. So last time, the last wet pan event I went to, I had the camera the phone mounted on top of my camera, so I could take video and photos at the same time. Obviously, not going to be able to do that in the wet because the wet weather case is very tight on the camera. So I'm not going to get the chance to do that as much, but we'll see how we go. It's certainly going to be a challenge of an afternoon, that's for sure. Keeping cameras dry and keeping lenses dry and like lens faces dry, so I don't end up water drops all over my camera, all over my photos. But it's going to be interesting though. But yeah, so technically, I'm a sole trader again for the next 2 days whilst I'm doing my photography until my employment starts at the new place. So interesting. Haven't been in this position for a while. But yeah, hope you enjoy the photos that are coming out. I'm going to be editing a whole bunch of videos and photos and stuff today before the event this afternoon, or trying to get through a lot of it. Going through sorting my photos at the moment, and then I'll start getting edits done and getting some videos edited as well, which is a big thing. I know after this event I've got a bit of a break before the next one, so I should be able to catch up on everything, which will be amazing. Be nice to catch up on all the videos and stuff. I've got some videos and promo work I've got to do for Alias Drift as well, for their unveil for the new livery. So looking forward to doing that. Yeah, keep tuned, guys. There's some fun stuff coming up. Talk to you soon.